Hello guys, magandang gabi po sa lahat who are watching tonight and streaming on their homes or nagda-drive ka pa, magandang gabi po. So you are here live on Wise Investors PH and also Ocean 5 Trading on YouTube. Tama ba Sir Jeff? Not ka nga, na-live ko na. Di pa? Di ba? Okay. Di ba? I-share screen mo na lang sa'yo. Okay. Sabi sa akin later. Okay, guys. Requesting everyone to please share this live also para meron tayong ma-impart na free webinar, of course, sponsored with XM. So, yan na napakagandang pag-uusapan natin tonight. And of course, basic on the title, we're gonna talk about trading psychology. We're gonna talk about how to get a breakthrough in trading career. Imagine a breakthrough. Diba? I actually had a context on this post na, ayun nga, yung about the title of this post na gusto nila, I want to get my first million on the year 2022. But if you're there, honestly, the psychology affects, no? Matalo ka ng 10%, malaki na yun. So that's why we're gonna talk about tonight, how can you protect yourself and why, in the first place, why trading psychology is important. Okay, of course, before we start, pakilala natin ating mga guest and also our co-speaker as well. Co-guest, okay, co-guest. Jeffrey Di Malanta, magandang gabi po from Batman. Yan.
Hello,
Okay.
hello, mga darling.
Mga darling, yan. Okay. Kamusta mo naman mga fans mo dyan? Live from Singapore. Okay.
Ayun. So, yun, maraming salamat po. And hopefully, meron tayong lahat matutunan tonight. Excited din ako sa guest natin kasi I believe na marami tayong power.
Siyempre. Ano ba? Presidente yan ng Forex Traders of the Philippines. Ay, tama ba, sir?
Kaya nga
Okay. Well, anyway, naka-live ka na ba sa YouTube? So, para before we Okay, good. Okay. So, hi to our YouTube friends. Okay, there. Ano ka na lang. Okay. So, of course, without further ado, Sir Jeff, before actually pakilala natin yung majors, why you get so interested with this topic natin tonight?
Actually, ang biggest magiging breakthrough mo sa trading is yung psychology actually.
Okay.
Yung strategy, one thing na yan eh. You can study it, di ba? Maraming materials online.
Correct.
Even mentorship. Pero yung psychology kasi, ikaw yan eh. How you handle stress, your emotion, as a whole, ikaw yan. So, big part ng as a trader yan. So, para sa akin, mahalaga to. So, I really need to learn something new about this.
Correct. On a fresh other perspective din, no? I'm so excited with this topic as well. And another question for you, as our co-guest here on natin, is why of the most strategy, risk management, the training strategies and the psychologies, the most one who is most neglected. Itong topic natin tonight. Ito yung ang inuuna, ano ba yung best indicator, ano bang strategy? Yan ang inuuna yung hinahanap no? Bakit ito yung pinaka-best neglected? Tingin mo, bakit kaya?
Best, and one-time jackpot.
The mindset ng mga traders, no?
Mindset.
Dapat pakokin the best strategy para pang jackpot. Yun yung usually. Pero pag kabaliktaran, yun na. Okay. Ayun. So, of course, so that's why, let me zoom in, guys. No? That's why I want you guys to share this live also on your friends, because what are the 4 stages? And I believe ituturo to nating speaker tonight. And how do we attain consistent profitability? Yun kasi yung term dun, yun actually term na dapat natin tandaan to. How can we attain the consistent? Kasi minsan, sabi nga ni Sir Jeff, is the jackpot laging iniisip. So without further ado, let's all welcome our Forex trading expert in the line of Forex din, one of the most liquid. Let's welcome Sir Jonathan. Sir Jonathan!
Ayan, alright. Good evening po. Good evening sa lahat. Hi Sir John, hi Sir Jeffrey.
Yan.
Ang ganda naman ng intro. Grabe, nakakataba naman ng puso yung intro na.
dapat lang. Oo. Diba?
Thank you.
Okay. Sir, before we start it's actually 8:05. We still have like 2 minutes on my target. Why this topic?
Okay. Why this topic, no? Actually, medyo na-mention nyo na kanina dun sa kwentuhan nyo kanina na there are a lot of strategies there. Hindi naman kasi isang strategy lang profitable. Actually, marami, no? It just depends kung ano yung current market condition. Let's say, gumagamit ka ng trend following strategy, di malamang gagana at kikita yan sa trend following, di ba? Tapos kapag
Correct.
ranging yung market, hindi yan masyadong gagana doon, no?
Correct.
So, that's what a lot of people need to understand na hindi lang naman yung strategy yung focus natin. Once you get to understand the strategy, you know how to use it well, that's good, no? But a big part of being consistently profitable, no, is all about yung parang ano natin diyan, yung mental approach natin pagdating sa trading, no? Kasi I've met traders who have better strategies than I do. Personally, no? Mas
Correct.
magaganda yung mga strategies nila, mas complex. Pero hindi sila kumikita. So, bakit? No, what's the difference? So,
Oo nga.
ito yung difference yun. So,
Grabe naman yun. Sakit naman nun, di ba?
pero that's the
Mas
reality. I'm sure that
complex. Kompleto. May
ang
Ichimoku,
ganda
may
eh, di ba?
harmonic.
Kita mo
Di
yung
ba?
maganda.
Yung screen,
Oo.
punong-puno ng indicator, di ba? Pero di kumikita. Ba yan? Sakit
Suabe,
naman nun.
makita mo,
Okay.
ganda no. Pag describe sa'yo yung plano, sabi sa'yo parang,
Oo.
wow, parang ikaw din, mapapaisip ka, ang ganda nga nung pag-analyze mo ng market, parang mas in-depth nga yan, mas may sense nga yung ginagawa mo, no? Pero bakit hindi
Oo.
ka kumikita? Yun yung
Oo. Yeah. What are the most common? I don't want to
Mm,
preempt the audience, no? Ano yung
ah,
usually common kung bakit they are already good at it, but at the same time, in the consistency of like the whole port, they're
mm.
still, ano mo yun, medyo,
Wala pa dun.
wala pa. Okay.
Ah,
Yeah. Oh.
ah,
Based on
de-
experience, no?
Actually, it's more of hindi nila alam kung ano yung pinagdadaanan mo dapat, no, para umabot
Mhm.
ka doon. Kasi it's always about
Mm.
having the right strategy. Okay, gets ko na tong trading ano na to, yung risk management na to, no. Tapos i-implement ko na lang sa trading, no. A lot of people
Mhm.
think that it's already there. Tapos pag kumita ka na, yun na yun, you're
Mm.
already successful, no. That's it.
Yeah.
Parang yun na yung end goal eh. Pero hindi,
Oo.
no? Actually, mahaba siya. It comes in different stages and there are stages na talagang kikita ka tapos biglang yung parang medyo, oh, bakit biglang nagiging ganito yung trading ko? Ano nangyari, no?
Mm.
So,
Mm.
you revert back to your old self. So, yun yung mga titignan natin. How do you really see yourself progressing, no? From one stage to the other? Ano yung dapat mong nararamdaman during that time and what do you need to do to get to the next level?
What another question on this one, no?
Sige.
So since you're a forex trader, we have audience who are trading in the PSE. We have
Mm,
traders who are trading in the US market, and even right now, there are a lot of traders trading in the crypto. Is this
mm.
topic also can relatable to them, and why?
Actually, lahat, no? Across all markets, pareho lang eh. Actually, sa totoo lang, kahit nga technical analysis, pare-pareho lang eh. Fundamental lang naman nagbabago eh.
Mm.
So,
Oo.
itong trading psychology, yes, it's very applicable, no? Kasi once you've already learned the discipline, no, in one market, consistent ka na, no? Tapos kumbaga, you already have the right mental approach. It's easily applicable to different markets, no? For example, ako, nagagamit ko to sa Forex, and then eventually, nag-branch out na ako. I trade in the international markets, no? A little bit of crypto. So, I still use the same mental approach. Applicable siya.
Correct. Yeah. Sir Jeff, any follow-up question before we go to the main topic? Sa mga audience mo din, baka may gusto magtanong. Yan.
So far, wala pa naman silang question.
Katanungan. Yeah. Okay. So,
Pa-shoutout lang daw, sabi ni Sir Sian. Shout out, Sir Sian. Power.
Sir Sian, hope you're doing well.
Yeah. Get well
yes. So,
soon.
Bakit get well soon?
okay.
Hope he's doing well.
I will surely will get well soon. Okay. So also say hi to our audience. So thank you for tagging your friend Savory. Magandang gabi din dyan, Margaret Tuaso. Magandang gabi, Doc. Panopio, Jo Ivan. And Triple J daw. Oh, mga ano, John, Jeffrey, and John P. Ayan.
Oh, yan
Okay,
naman.
Triple J. Okay. So, Sir Jonathan, can we give the floor to you? And ano tayo dito? Start natin yung tonight's topic, which is
Yeah.
trading psychology. Go ahead.
Alright. Okay, game.
Yan.
Ayan. So, okay. So, good evening pala no sa lahat and very welcome po sa ating session ngayon. And very excited ako dito sa topic na to kasi nasabi nga kanina ni Sir John na this is a topic that is very neglected, no, yet very important. No? So, just to for everybody, para sa akin po, kailangan po kasi ng tatlong bagay para maging successful po tayo sa trading. Tatlo yan, no? Number one is your trading plan. syempre, di ba, hindi naman tayo pwede mag-trade ng walang plano. Parang negosyo yan,
Correct.
di ba? Nagte-trade, nagagawa ka negosyo, bara-bara, hindi talaga gagana yan, no? So, it's similar to a business, no? So, kailangan may plano tayo. And that involves your strategy, that involves your analysis, yung paano ka papasok at lalabas sa market, all of that, no? A lot of people focus on that and they believe that if they're already successful doon sa part na yon, successful na agad sila sa trading. But there's actually two more parts, no, that are very important. The second one is risk management. Yun yung, kumbaga, mababa lang yung risk natin dapat para just in case hindi akma yung trading strategy natin ngayon para sa market. Marami tayong mga misses, no? Marami tayong talo. Okay lang, kaya-kaya mag-survive nung ating portfolio. In time na pag dumating na yung mas akmang market condition sa ating strategy, dire-diretso na yung ano natin, no? Yung performance natin. So that's number 2. No? A lot of people, again, stop there. And there's number 3, no? Which is trading psychology. No? Trading psychology, yan po yung ability natin to stick to our plan, no? And our mental approach when it comes to trading. So yun po yung gusto kong pag-usapan ngayon. And by the way, for all na kasama natin ngayon, relax lang tayo, no? Let's keep it very casual, no? Alam mo naman dito sa Wise Investors, para tayo nagkukwentuhan, eh. Ganda ng ano natin dito, no? Ganda ng ating community. So anyway, ito pong nakikita nyo slides, no? This is from Tradepedia. It's the educational partner of XM, no? So para doon sa mga hindi kilala si XM, XM po is a forex broker. At basically, ang ginagawa ni XM ay nagbibigay po sa atin ng platform para makapag-trade tayo. No? So if you have any questions to that, no, mga pag-open ng account, you want to get the freebies, no, tanungin nyo lang yung Wise Investors. Okay. So, ayan, Tradepedia po is the educational partner. Alright. So anyway, moving forward, no. So pag-uusapan natin ngayon are the stages, no, nung ating pagdadaanan, no, from being someone who is new to the market hanggang doon sa isang tao na consistent na profitable tayo sa market. Kasi marami dito nag-iisip, no, uy, kumita ako sa Forex. So, may mga nakita ka nag-post, uy, kumita ako ganitong amount. No? Or may mga medyo malalaki, may mga maliit. And then you would think that, hey, they're already successful in trading. No? To be honest, madali lang po kumita sa trading kung kitaan lang naman yung pag-uusapan natin. Madali ding matalo. No? So, kumbaga, there are always two sides of the coin. You will always have profits and you will always have losses. The important part is being consistently profitable. No? Yun yung gusto nating maabot. No? We want to be consistently profitable. It doesn't matter how big it is, no, or how small it is. Kasi yung mga iba gusto, syempre, di ba, malaki kagad yung kitaan and everything. But we have to understand that trading is more of a skill, no? Para kayong naglaro ng sports, naglaro kayo ng basketball, no? Sabihin natin, nagbasa ka ng rule books ng rule book ng basketball, no? Tapos pinag-aralan mo dun yung paano tumira sila Jordan, mga ganyan, no? Syempre, unang hawak mo ng bola, hindi naman kagad magaling ka maglaro, no? Kasi, yun, alam mo yung theory, pero executing it is another set of skills. So, yun po yung sa trading natin, no? It's a skill and you need time to develop, no, from one stage to the other para maabot po natin yun, no? So, ito po yung 4 stages, no? We've tried to identify it and kumbaga bigyan natin ng pangalan talaga, no, yung mga stages na pinagdadaanan, no. Syempre, this is just kumbaga yung para sa amin, no, yung nakikita namin na pinagdadaanan na stages. There could be more, no, there could be less, but generally we identify 4 stages, no. Number 1 is unconscious incompetence. Number 2, conscious incompetence. Number 3, conscious competence. And number 4, unconscious competence. So parang nakakalito, no? Ha? Parang paulit-ulit lang yung sinasabi mo, no? May mga dinadagdag ka lang ng mga konting letters. So, ano ba ibig sabihin ng mga yan, no? I-ano mo natin, parang i-explain lang natin ng napakadali, no? So, ano yung unconscious incompetence, no? Actually, kung maintindihan mo siya, parang ang harsh pakinggan. Unconscious incompetence. Ibig sabihin, hindi mo alam na hindi ka magaling. Okay? That is unconscious incompetence. Okay? Which is normally nangyayari sa atin lahat, no? Kapag nagsisimula tayo. Kasi syempre, di natin alam eh. We're not familiar with it. No? Second stage is conscious incompetence. Ito yung gets mo na hindi pala ako magaling. Na kailangan ko pala ng konting experience. No?
In short, aware ka na, aware ka.
Okay. Naalala mo yung moment na yun, di ba, sir? No? Nagtitrade kayo. Ay, hindi pala ako magaling. Wait lang. So, okay. Yun yung moment na, no? That exact moment. I'm sure marami din po sa atin medyo natawa doon sa moment na yun. Kasi natandaan nyo, yung moment na yun, na na-realize natin yun. It happens to every trader, no? Walang pinanganak na magaling agad mag-trade. Okay? Dadaan dyan. Okay? Uh, number 3, third stage is conscious competence. Alam mo na may kaya ka. Okay? Confident ka na, no? Hindi yung tipong kaya mo na kumita agad ng maraming pera, hindi. But you're already confident on what you can do. Alam mo na yung kaya mong gawin. Okay? Yun yung start nun. Okay? And then the last one is unconscious competence. That is where we want to get to kasi ito yung para kang nagda-drive na lang, no? Kasi pag nagda-drive ka sa simula, syempre, 'di ba, iniisip mo, wait, kakaliwa ba o kanan? Ano ba yung pedal na tatapakan ko, no? Pag nagda-drive ka after a while, no, parang automatic na siya, no? Kunwari, gusto ko maliwa, sige, kakaliwa ako. Kanan ako, sige, kakanan ako. Uy, stoplight, sige, brake ako, no? Uy, kinakat ako, sige, brake, konting busina, no? So, parang ano na siya, no? Normal na siya. Okay? It's already something that is automatic for you. Okay? Yun yung gusto nating maabot. Okay? So, ano yung mga stages natin to get to that area? All right, so let's talk about them one by one. By the way, kung may mga questions kayo, just go ahead, no? I'll try to answer them along the way. Andiyan naman sila, Sir John, no? Para i-ano yung mga questions natin. No? So, anyway, let's start. Unang-una is unconscious incompetence. No? Unconscious incompetence. Like we mentioned earlier, ito po yung stage na hindi natin alam na hindi tayo magaling. Okay? I know that it sounds very harsh, but isn't that the normal state of someone who is new to something? Di ba? Normal yun eh. Papasok ka sa isang bagay, hindi mo naman alam na hindi ka magaling eh. Okay? Sometimes you take a look at the market, no, aaralin mo ng konti, it's para, ay, madali lang pala to, kaya to, no? That's your first reaction, no? So that is unconscious incompetence. Hindi natin alam na hindi pa tayo magaling doon. So, the trading is a good way of making money. Kasi, kunwari, naririnig mo, syempre, ang dami nating nakikitang mga ads sa internet, no? You see all these traders making money. So, naisip mo, no, how hard can it be? No, siguro hindi naman siya ganun kahirap, no? Dalawa lang naman ang pwedeng punta ng market. Pwedeng umakyat, pwedeng bumaba. Dalawa lang pwedeng mong gawin. Pwede kang bumili, pwede kang magbenta. Di ba? How hard can it be? Okay? So, when you go in front of your laptop, no, tapos or phone, tapos you start trading by your own, nare-realize mo na parang, wait, parang wala yata akong kalam-alam dito sa ginagawa ko. No? Pipindot ka, buy or sell. You don't really understand why it's going up. You don't understand why it's going down. Hindi mo alam kung bakit ka kumita, no? Kung kumita ka, hindi mo rin alam bakit ka natalo. Okay? So, you take a lot of trades, no? You risk, you enter, you exit, okay? So, parang ang daming, it becomes very confusing for us, no? Bibili ka. Tapos biglang aakyat ng konti, feel mo, kumikita ka na, no? Tapos biglang bumaba, nag-negative, ang sakit sa puso kasi kita na kanina, hindi mo pa sinara, di ba? Nagne-negative ka ngayon, tapos isasara mo yung trade mo, no? At a negative, biglang babalik ulit, aakyat, so mababad trip ka, di ba? So you have all sorts of experiences like that and your emotions get mixed up, okay? So you may have initial success when trading. I've seen a lot of traders, no, na nagkaroon ng initial success. They earn like $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 without them even knowing why they made money. Okay? And, initially you think that, wow, okay na to, dali lang pala ng market, no? You have initial success, no? But to be honest, that might be even more dangerous kasi you think that you're already good. Whereas, medyo, kumbaga parang tsumamba ka lang, no? I hate to say it, pero tsamba yun. Okay? Now, and when you have that kind of blind confidence, it's not really good for you long term. Ang mangyari is that you might put in a more significant amount of money. Okay? Tapos kapag natalo ka, you get to lose more. Medyo masakit. Yung iba, hindi talaga nila pera yun. Pakainutang or something, no? Which make things a lot more worse. Okay? Tapos, syempre, parang na-feel mo na biglang na-crush yung confidence mo pag ganun eh. So, you are left at even worse state than before. So, yun yung, kaya minsan, hindi rin ganun ka, kumbaga hindi rin maganda na meron kang initial success na talagang matindi eh. Tapos kumbaga parang tsumamba ka lang, it's actually going to be against you. Okay? So that is your first stage, no? And once you already go through that area na kanwari na feel mo na ang hirap pala ng market, no? Hindi pala to ganun kadali. Napipindot ka, babae, pipindot ka na sell, and that's it, no? You get to understand na, wait, ang dami ko palang kailangan intindihin pa, no? Paano ba gumagalaw yung charts? Paano gumagalaw yung market? Saan ako bibili, saan magbebenta? How do I analyze the market? No? Marami kang options. So, ang dami palang, kumbaga, it's a big area, no, for you to explore. Now, once you understand that part, no, naintindihan mo na, wait, ang dami ko palang pwedeng aralin dito, no, to increase the chances of my success. That's the time that you already move to conscious incompetence. So, ito yung medyo natawa tayo kanina kasi ito yung moment na na-realize natin, wait, ang dami palang kailangan aralin. Okay. So, when that happens to you, that's a good thing. Bakit? Kasi alam mo na kung ano yung capability mo eh, no? And now you are hungry to learn for more. Okay? At dito na yung kumbaga you're already pointed towards the right direction. Ito na yung tama na yung nilalakaran mo, no? Syempre, pero nilalakaran natin hindi to ganun kadali, no? Na very smooth sailing, no? At least andyan naman si Wise Investor. So kahit paano, guided kayo, no? Kasi yung panahon ko talagang parang bahala ka sa buhay mo, eh, no? There's not really a lot of entities that would support the local traders. So talagang hanap ka sa abroad tapos hindi mo alam kung legit or hindi yung pinapasok mo, no? Yung iba sobrang mahal, yung iba parang wala mong kwenta yung tinuturo. So anyway, so buti actually kayo ngayon, ang dami yung resources at your disposal, no? So ngayon, pwede na kayong you can now start learning, no, bit by bit dun sa market natin, no. Now you consciously realize that you are an incompetent trader, no. I know that it sounds harsh, but that's the reality of it, no. Hindi pa tayo competent, no. And you don't have the skills or knowledge to turn a regular profit, no. Ano ibig sabihin ng turn a regular profit? Ibig sabihin consistent tayong kumikita sa market. Okay? Kasi madali naman sumaba eh, no? Pero syempre, yung consistent profitability yan yung hinahanap natin. Okay? And then from this point on, ito I'll be honest, nangyari sa akin to for a very long time. No? It happened to me around a little over 2 years. You start buying trading systems, no? All kinds of ebooks, ida-download mo, babasahin mo silang lahat, no? Enroll ka sa lahat ng klaseng courses, mura, mahal, okay? And then, you try to get various mentors. Okay lang, wala naman ako sinasabi no masama kasi ginawa ko yun eh, no? And then, actually, that pointed me towards the right direction, okay? But unconsciously, what you're actually doing is that you're trying to look for the Holy Grail. Okay? What's the Holy Grail? The Holy Grail is the perfect system na naiisip natin. No? Perfect system na kahit anong mangyari, kikita at kikita ka. Okay? So, yun yung hinahanap natin. Kahit hindi mo alam na yun yung hinahanap mo, that's actually what you're looking for. If you're trying to jump from one system to another, no? Isn't it natural for us to do that? Ako, tagal kong ginawa yan, eh, no? So, at that point in time, you will now become a system nomad. Ano yung ibig sabihin system nomad? Yung tipong papalit-palit ka ng trading system mo. For example, you go to a certain website or a certain person, tapos may nakita kang strategy, tinuro nila sa'yo. No? So, tinaray mo yung strategy to. Wow, okay tong strategy na to. Nakita ko yung portfolio niya, kumikita tong taong to. Tapos nakita ko yung trading results. Wow, this is phenomenal. This is what I want. Okay? So, you try it out. Tapos, let's say, kumita ka ng isang beses. Pagdating sa pangalawa, natalo ka. Pangatlo, natalo. Pang-apat, natalo. Pang-lima, gusto mo nang itapon kagad yung trading system. Okay?
Sinisi mo na yung binili mo. Sinisi mo na yung binili mo.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, galit ka na. Kasi sabi mo, parang kalokohan itong provider na to, no? So, what do you do next, no? You jump ship kagad. Lipat ka na kagad, no? Okay, sige, try natin to. So, ang nangyari is that every time you come upon a new indicator, a new system, no, a new way of trading, you become very ecstatic. No? Parang ito na yun, this is it, pansit, no? Ito na yun, this is the Holy Grail. So, and parang naisip mo na, ito na yung indicator na hinahanap ko eh. Ito na yun, no? The zigzag indicator. Napakasimple lang wala, no? So, naisip mo na parang, ito na yun. This is what will make it or break it for me. No? And then, kumita ka once, kumita ka 2 beses, 3 beses, 4 na beses, 5 beses, nakita mo, wow, this is consistently profitable. Tapos, pagdating ng pang-anim mong trade, no, you feel very confident in that trade. Biglang ang laki nung i-risk mo, tapos doon ka natalo. Okay? Tapos, bad trip ka na naman, tapo mo na naman yung system mo. No? Kalokohan naman to, niloloko lang yata ako nito. No? So, you shift from one system to another. And that happened to me for a very long time. No? Nangyari po sa akin yan na siguro mga 2 taon na talagang yung papalit-palit ka. Tapos at the end of it, no, this is what's bad about that, no. What's bad about that is actually a few things. So number 1 is that parang naninisi ka ng ibang providers or mentors or whoever, no, or system sa pinag-aralan mo, no. Kasi sinasabi mo, I'm using the same system as you guys. You guys are profiting. You say that you're profiting, but I am not. Bakit ganun? No? So, ibig sabihin ko, hindi ako kumikita, hindi rin kayo kumikita. No? So, yun yung naiisip mong, at that time, no? Which is very natural, no? Normal naman talaga yun. Okay? Now, what happens there as well, no, is that you try to become a top and bottom picker. Okay? So napapansin nyo na yan yung gusto nating mangyari. Kunwari, may biglang lumipad na market. No? Sayang, sana nakuha ko yan. No? Pagdating sa pinakatuktok, sayang, sana na-exit ko yan. Sana nakasell ako dyan. No? So you try to, chase these types of trades, no, and then you lose dun sa trading mo. And then at the end of it, no, sa lahat ng pinag-aralan mo, you're back to square one. No? Sabihin natin, isang taon mo ginagawa yan. Dami mong sistema binili, dami mong inaral. After 1 year, you're still back to square one. Parang, okay, hindi pa rin ako kumikita. No? Sayang yung isang buong taon ko. Okay? So, if there are people here, siguro you can comment, it's okay, kumbaga lahat naman tayo magkakaibigan dito. No? Ako, pinagdaanan ko yan ng matagal. To be honest, I paid for a lot of very expensive systems, no, na hindi ko naman nagamit, and some that are cheap na surprisingly nagamit ko. So, halo-halo yan. No? And I've been through that. No? If there are people here who are going through this particular stage, siguro you can comment. No? Okay lang, don't be shy. No? Kasi ako talagang pinagdaanan ko yan. No? Tapos lahat ng mga nagturo din sa akin, sinisi ko, kalokohan kayo lahat. No? Later, I realized, ay, tama pala yung tinuturo nyo. Okay. So, gets ko na. So, ayan, it's okay. No? You can comment, no? Para at least makita namin where everybody is. And this is okay.
Yeah, so,
now.
We're waiting for those comments, no? Sir Jeff. Diba?
Yes.
Parang tinatamaan tayo ng mga panahon na to, no? Yung mga panahon din. Halos cyborg, lahat gusto aralin, no? The best indicator. Diba? I actually was struck again also with the looking for the Holy Grail. But years, wala naman diba? Wala naman. All still have its flaws, but at the same time, on the opposite side, may advantage.
True.
No, yun lang din. And ako din, sir. Honestly, like dumating din sa part na nagbi-blame ka, not just from what you have bought, but at the same time yourself as well. Even to the point that your blame yourself, is this right for me?
Right.
Diba? Especially when it comes, if a lot of you are watching, no, if come to the point na at a certain period of time, tunod-tunod yung losses mo, then you're so excited about it, but binawi ng market to the point you are fearful in the market. Sakit na, no? Binawi na ng market na negative ka pa after. So, nangyari ba sa inyo? Ikaw, Sir Jeff, nangyari ba sa inyo yung part na yun before? Ikaw, Sir Jonathan?
Tayo nag-start sa ganyan. Like,
diba?
sabi nga ni Sir kasi parang nagiging Superman. Yun yung pinaka-term na ginagamit sa trading, right?
Yeah,
pag sunod yung panalo mo, parang kung nilakihan ko yung kaya ko previous trades ko, sana ganito na ang amount.
Sakto.
And then you try to increase yung risk mo, and then doon na mag-i-start yung downfall ng port mo. I guess also meron din talagang may certain amount yung port size mo na manageable mong i-trade. Pero once it hits another level, parang hindi mo siya ma-trade. Siguro dahil hindi yung capacity mo to handle that amount hindi pa time para sa'yo. Kung nag-trade ka ng maliliit, parang profitable ako Pero
ano ka na, tuwa ka sa 100%, pero $50 lang pala yun, no?
Oo.
Kasi confident ka.
You are consistent. Right? Pero nung
Yeah.
in-increase mo yung taya mo, parang natatalo ako. So I guess may kanya-kanya lang talaga na profile yung personality ng bawat trader na maaano mo, no? So gusto ko yung sinabi ni Sir, new term yun, no? System nomad, no?
System nomad,
Oo, kasi like yung sabi mo rin kanina, nag-trade ka, and what if nagkataon lang na nasunod-sunod kang matalo? 4 or 5 trades. And then, i-give up mo na. Yung pang-fifth trade mo pala, yun yung breakout mo dapat.
Yung breakthrough mo.
Lumipat ka na naman ng system, and then mag-start ka na naman. And kaya, which is true, no? In a few months or years, maraming nag-quit sa trading dahil sa system nomad na yan.
Yeah. Ako sir, I also like to point before on this part. Siguro this is the part where you are gonna be awareness. Magiging aware ka with everything that you do. And I actually remember this quote about awareness. That's actually a break point and a breakthrough. For me, the awareness part is the greatest agent for change. And this is the part na if you're not aware that what you're doing, hindi ka mapupunta, sabi mo nga, sa right direction. So,
Mm.
itong part na to talagang turn around kung itatama mo
Yeah.
hindi. Di ba? Di
Tama,
ba?
saktong-sakto. Oo.
Turn around. Kung itatama mo hindi. So, yung itatama yung system naman, nako, uulit at uulit ka dyan. Correct? Yeah. Tama ba yung
Right,
sinasabi
right.
namin ni Sir Jeff, Sir Jonathan?
Pasok na pasok, pasok na pasok.
Okay.
Pasok na
correct
pasok.
naman, baka mali yun. Nakalive pa naman tayo.
Baka mali din eh. Baka mali
Ramdam
din.
na ramdam ko yung personal experience eh.
Yeah, correct. Correct.
Ramdam na ramdam ko eh.
Yeah,
Pinagdahalan
oo.
talaga eh.
Tsaka ano rin
totoo.
siguro, no? One more thing siguro bago tayo mag-move on. Gusto ko na rin
Mm.
i-add. Kasi may taong gusto mo, meron kang pinapalo for example na isang trader, I mean profitable. Pero yung profile niya is risk taker, like day trader siya. Pero ikaw pala is hindi ka pwede sa ganun. I mean, may work ka, then pinupwersa mo yung sarili mo mag-day trade. So, hindi rin yung profiling mo, hindi siya nagmamatch. That's why, kahit magaganda yung system na inaaral mo, hindi nagpro-progress. Kasi hindi siya tutugma sa timing mo. Diba? And yung circumstances mo.
Right.
Yeah.
Tama.
Okay. Good.
Okay.
All right. Let's go.
Ayan, so let's okay. So moving forward, no, dito sa ano natin, again, still at part kumbaga stage 2 natin. Pag nag-ano na tayo, nagsi-system nomad na tayo, this is where it gets a little bit crazy, no? Kasi ang dami mo nang inaaral and there's so much information that is pouring, no, doon sa ano natin, sa sarili natin, that it gets conflicting, no, from time to time. No? Hindi mo na alam kung anong gagamitin yung indicator, hindi mo na alam kung anong gagamitin yung type of analysis, no. So kumbaga parang nag-halo-halo sila lahat and not in a healthy way, no. Kumbaga it just confuses you. It paralyzes you already, no. Nakikita mo, uy, meron ako magandang trade setup dito, no, coming from this system. Tapos napapansin mo, wait, itong system na to kumukontra dito eh. So ano yung susundin ko? So it gets it gets very hard, no, at this point in time. Now, ito yung na-mention ko kanina, no? You'll reach a point where you think all traders who say that they are making profits are liars, no? And because you already know as much as they do, eh. Minsan yung pag may pinapasok ka na bagong system or pina-follow ka na bagong trader, yung kung ano yung tinuturo nila, alam ko na yan eh. Natutunan ko na yan dati pa eh. No? That is not something new to me. No? Kalokohan yan. No? So, to be honest, successful traders will freely give you advice, no? But you refuse to listen kasi, kumbaga, you're very stubborn. Alam mo, sa tingin mo, alam mo na rin yung alam nila. No? Bakit ka pa maniniwala sa kanila? No? So, this stage can last for a very long time. No? And it can last for a couple of months. It can last for a couple of years, no? Depende yan sa inyo. Sabi nga ni Sir Jeffrey kanina, dito papasok yung ating individuality, no, as traders. But later, I'll give you some tips paano natin mako-cross yung stage 2 to stage 3 kasi yun yung pinaka-importante. Okay? Ayun. Yan, si Ma'am Margaret, no? Naka-relate daw siya dyan, no? Yan, nag-focus daw siya sa basic, which is actually one of the best ideas you can do. Okay. So, ito rin yung stage na na-mention din ni Sir John kanina, the stage where a lot of traders are likely to give up, no, through sheer frustration. So dito naman papasok yun, di ba, sinasabi nila that majority, you know, of people who come into trading don't actually proceed, no? Kasi dito yung stage na to, napansin nila, wait, parang is this really for me? No? So dito papasok yan. Okay? Now, paano natin mako-cross, no, yung stage 2, no, to stage 3? Okay? Ito na yung kumbaga pinaka-importante nating part, no. And to be honest, it's no secret, no. Walang walang secret way to do it, no. It's actually very simple, no. Towards the end of stage 2, you realize that it's possible to make money if only you can get your head in money management right, no. Tandaan po natin na tatlo yung kailangan natin. No? Going back to what we said earlier, you need to have a good strategy. You need to have good risk management and you need to have the right mental approach. Unahin muna natin yung strategy. No? Yung strategy natin, as we mentioned earlier, kailangan po alamin nyo kung anong ginagawa ng strategy na yon. Do not blindly follow any strategy. Understand what the strategy does, what it analyzes, and what it is good at. Anong trading condition siya okay. Kasi sa totoo lang, halos lahat naman ng strategies na makikita nyo dyan, gumagana on certain market conditions. Okay? May mga market conditions na mas marami natatap in siya. Pero imposible na lahat na kahit anong mangyari sa market kikita, no? That doesn't happen. Okay? So you have to break down your strategy and understand what it does. Okay? So for example, nagpasok ka dyan ng RSI, no? Nagpasok ka ng isang indicator na oscillator, no? Ano ba talaga ginagawa niyan, no? Kasi ang nakasulat sa analysis, basta pag above 50, buy ka. Pag below 50, sell yan eh. Bakit niya binibigay yung signal na yun? Okay? Bakit ka nagkakaroon ng divergence? No? Magic ba yun na kapag may nakatutok yung market sa baba pero yung indicator mo pataas, bakit umaakyat yung price after, no? Bakit? Kasi humihina yung momentum. So isa-isahin nyo. Understand what your strategy is good at and try it out on different market conditions. Identify nyo kung ano ba yung market condition ngayon. Trending ba siya ngayon or hindi? Marami bang balita ngayon? Masyado bang volatile yung market? Spiky ba siya? Or hindi? Kalmado lang. Tignan nyo kung kailan siya gumagana at hindi.
Correct.
And that is where your progress will start. Okay? And remember, once you have a strategy, sabi nga ni Sir Jeffrey kanina, no, hindi ka pwedeng papalit-palit baka on your fifth trade doon na pumasok, no? Bakit? Kasi umayos na yung market conditions. When you understand your strategy, or actually, yung process of understanding that strategy, you give it time. Hindi pwedeng isang linggo sinubukan mo siya, tapon mo na kagad yung strategy. Okay? It will take time. Trade it for a month. Trade it for 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. No? Bigyan mo ng oras. Kung gusto mo gumawa mag-try ng multiple strategies, edi i-try mo on separate accounts. Okay? Para matest mo. Kung gusto mo, mas mabilis yung progress mo. Ayos lang. No? Wala nang problema yon. Okay? But you cannot change systems every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks. Wala ka talagang mararating nun. Baka mamaya yung strategy mo is profitable but you never gave it a chance. Okay? And remember, the market is not something that is stationary. It will always evolve. Nagbabago yan. So yung strategy mo may also need to be tweaked or improved from time to time. Okay? So you never stop learning pa rin, no? Tuloy-tuloy pa rin. Okay? You still understand ano ba yung nangyayari sa market ngayon, no? Ano ba yung ginagawa ng system ko with regards to the market, no? Ano ba yung problema? Wait, hindi na siya gumagana ngayon. No? Maybe I can adjust something. Okay, napapansin ko parang mas volatile yung market ngayon, mas malakas pumitik. Maybe I need to adjust my stop losses a little bit. Mabilis tamaan. Okay? I need to change it a little bit. So, dun papasok yung tinutweak mo konti-konti yung trading mo. Okay. Now, that part is hard. Okay? That is hard work. It's tedious. It's difficult, no? But it is the right path towards stage 3. Okay? So, yun yung kailangan natin gawin. And this will take time, no? Again, it's not gonna be overnight. It's gonna take you months. Okay? But, aabot ka sa stage 3 pag ginawa mo yan. Okay? And that's the difficult part, no? Kasi madalas, going into trading, gusto kasi natin yung malaking pera agad, eh, no? Aabot naman tayo dyan. Okay, magala. No? But you need to get there, no? Slowly, no? Hindi naman siya, hindi siya, you won't get it overnight. It takes time to build your strategy and get used to it, no? Nasabi din ni Sir Jeffrey kanina, yung individuality. Ang ganda din ng point na yon kasi there will be strategies or market conditions that certain traders are comfortable with and certain traders are not. Okay? Bigyan ko kayo ng kwento dyan. No? This is a personal something that happened to me, no? A personal experience. So, dati pinipilit ko mag-intraday trading. Okay? I had the time for it. Okay naman. May oras naman ako. So, I had the time for intraday trading. Pero pag nagtitrade ako, napapansin ko na natitense ako. No? I wanted yung feeling nakikita ka araw-araw, di ba? At the end of the day, you close your books, you have some money. It feels nice. No? So I wanted that. And I tried it. And to be honest, I was very unsuccessful. Okay? Kasi pag nagtitrade ako, natitense ako, hindi ako makafocus. So it was very unnatural for me. Tapos napansin ko na, saan ba ako magaling? So I tried to focus on what I was comfortable with. Napansin ko na magaling ako maghanap ng supports and resistance na matitibay-tibay, no, on higher time frames. No? Napaka-boring sa totoo lang. So, look for supports and resistances on higher time frames. I was good at that, no, surprisingly. Sabi ko, sige nga, let's try to capitalize on that. Subukan ko nga, no? So, I tried to make a strategy that revolved around my strength. Okay? Kasi ang dami ko na strategy na nalaman eh. So from there, medyo na cherry pick ko na isa-isa ko ng mga pwede mong gawin. Medyo naintindihan ko na kung ano ginagawa nila. Okay? So I tried to make a strategy that revolved around that. I traded to the D1 charts, tapos strong bounces, strong breakouts. Check ko lang yung quality ng bounce or breakout, no? Tapos naghahanap lang ako siguro ng mas specific na entry on a lower time frame. Sobrang simple lang yan. Okay? And lo and behold, I was starting to be profitable. But it was boring kasi it was the D1 charts eh. Tapos yung account mo maliit pa, di ba? So parang sabi meron ka $500 account, nagtitrade ka sa D1 charts, no? So abuti ka siyam, kumita ka ng $10. Yay! Di ba? Yay! $20. So abuti ka isang buwan, di ba? Wow, okay. Pero that's where it started. Okay? Doon pala ako komportable. Okay? So I capitalized on that. And then eventually I branched out, no? Okay, nung komportable na ako doon, medyo, kumbaga, na-build ko na yung confidence ko, everything, then you can branch out, walang problema. No? Ngayon, I can do intraday trading, okay lang. Scalping, hindi pa rin, no? Sablay pa rin ako, sa totoo lang. No? I can scalp, pero not that good. No? I'm still better at intraday and long-term trading, no? Kasi pang ano talaga, pang long-term. Di ba? So, anyway, so, yan po yung ano natin, no? Yun yung kailangan nating gawin dyan, no? And once you get to understand that you're trying to develop a trading strategy, no? Isipin nyo when you're trying to develop something, kikita ba yan kagad? Hindi. it's very straightforward, no? Hindi, no? So wag niyo asahan nakikita siya agad, no? Expect that there will be losses, no? Kasi kino-correct mo siya eh. And even though the trade turns bad, you shouldn't feel bad about that, no? Kasi alam mong tinetest mo pa lang siya, hindi pa siya kikita, okay? So when a trade turns bad, you don't get angry, no? You don't get anxious. As long as mababa ang risk mo, yung tama lang, no? Because you know that it isn't your fault, no? Yun yung strategy mo. You're testing out in the market, no? And then after a while, maybe after a few weeks, tignan mo yung results, then you can tweak it. Ay, baka mas maganda kung ganito yung gagawin ko. Okay? So, yun yung mental approach natin. Okay? Hindi yung pag natalo ko, galit ka na sa lahat, no? Yung aso mo, ayaw mo na pansinin, no? Nakasimangot ka na. So, wag yung gano'n, no? So, kumbaga, parang ano lang siya. It's just something normal that happens. So, you have to expect it. Okay? So, you already stop looking at trading results from a trade-to-trade perspective. Diba? Kasi ngayon, I'm sure that a lot of us here are looking at it trade-to-trade. Natalo ako dito. Ay, nanalo ako dito. Ay, natalo ulit ako dito. No? Hindi na ganoon. You take a look at it like after a week. Okay, this week, ano ba nangyari sa atin? Okay. Panalo tayo this week. Pwede. Good week. Tapos pagdating next week, bad week. Okay. Tapos pagdating, okay, at the end of the month, okay ba lahat? Positive pa rin. So, yun yung, tipong gano'n na yung ano natin, yung view natin. Tapos, solid na yung strategy mo. Sinusunod mo lang naman. Ini-implement mo lang. Okay? Now, you are now aware that trading is a game about one thing. Consistency of your edge, no, and your discipline. Edge, yun yung na-mention ko kanina, no, yung individuality mo as a trader, yung ginagawa mo, yung hino-hone mong skill and strategy, no, yan yun, that's your edge, no, and your discipline, yung mental approach mo towards doing that, okay? Siyempre, kasama pa rin dyan yung proper management, no, pasok na rin naman yan sa strategy and everything, no. Tapos leverage risk of account, no, is what you focus on at this stage. Bakit? Kasi magulat kayo. Tingnan nyo yung, para doon sa mga nag-trade na hindi pa profitable, no? Tingnan nyo yung trading results nyo. Okay? Why don't you open up your MT4 or MT5 history? Take a look at it. Okay? Kung pinantay mo lahat ng lot size mo doon or yung risk mo, sa tingin mo, magiging profitable ka or hindi. Magulat kayo, baka iba sa inyo, kumikita na. Meron lang yung nag-iisang trade na medyo matigas lang yung ulo natin, medyo na-doble natin yung risk, ginalaw natin yung stop loss, no? That kind of ruined your portfolio and ruined your confidence. Sa pansin nyo, tuloy-tuloy na yung talo from there. Okay? Tingnan nyo, baka meron sa inyo okay na pala yung strategy. Okay? So,
need mo lang talagang i-adjust, i-check. Tsaka need natin mag-journal, need mag-review, di ba? I-review para kung meron tayong i-adjust, yun.
Pasok. Yung journal, mention ni Sir Jeffrey, yan napaka-importante yan. You have to keep a journal kasi yun yung trading record mo, no? Kinuha ko tong trade na to, nagbaya ako ng USD JPY, no? Bakit ko binili to? Kasi sabi nung strategy ko. Tapos sinara mo yung trade. Sinara ko na kasi umabot na sa TP. Okay. Yung next trade ko, nag-trade ako ng Euro USD. Bakit? Kasi sabi ni Coach Tan, trade ko daw. Di ba sablay yun? Hindi pasok yun sa trading strategy mo, no? But you have to write it down. You have to be honest, no? Mapapansin mo na, wait, ang dami ko palang impulsive trades. Pero pag sinunod ko yung mga trades ko, mukhang kumita naman pala ako. Okay? So, tingnan nyo. Okay? Now, Yan. Anyway, move forward ko na to, no? Yan, yung leverage, no?
I want,
Okay.
before we go there, no?
Yeah.
So, based on the realization there, what really struck me the most from this part alone, no, is you're trying to really be conscious of where you are right now, where you are
Exactly.
as a
Yeah.
trader. You're already fixed already as a system. You just need to consistently doing it, no? And then tweak it according to your advantage. Tweak it according to your time availability. Kasi sabi mo nga kanina, pinipilit mo mag day trader, hindi ka pa day trader kasi may day job ka. Tapos nasa site ka, nasa school ka, nasa ka nagka-trade ka, then dahil mong talo, hindi ka on full focus. Yung pala pang long-term investor ka nga, di ba? Oh. Tapos long-term investor ka, leverage yung ginagamit mo times 50 pa, di ba? Oh. So hindi nagsaswak to your personality, to your time availability, and to your skill set. I want to focus on the skill set. Hindi mo pa nga na-fix yung stage 2, yung stage 1, pinipilit mo na kagad mag-jackpot ng malaki. Diba? So, dun pa lang, mali na. Honestly, yung jackpot mentality is actually one move.
Yung
And we're
jackpot na
actually,
yan ang pumapatay actually eh. Kaya
Right,
gusto mo
right.
i-jackpot, tinataas mo yung leverage mo with a small amount. Kasi
Yeah.
masyado tayong, how to say, masyado tayong na sold out do sa idea how I turn my 10,000 to 1 million in 3 months. I mean,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
possible yun, but not
Yeah.
for all.
Correct.
And
Diba?
yung amount of price, pag tinignan mo yun, times 100, nagkataon, sabi nga ni Sir, nagkataon yung ginamit mo is
Market.
nasa market yon.
Mm.
Bigyan kita uli ng 10,000, turn mo uli ng 1M yan on the next 3 months. Let's see kung gawa
Ganda.
mo ulit.
Correct.
Ganda,
Kung
Correct.
nagawa mo
ganda,
ulit,
ganda. Sige na.
The best ka na.
Sige
The
na.
best ka na.
Sa'yo
Diba?
na.
Oh.
sige,
Ikaw
good
na.
for you.
Problem kasi we are
Another M.
consumed. We
Every
are
3 months,
consumed
may
of,
1M ka, di ba? I
diba?
mean,
Oh,
that.
lupit.
Pero in reality, lahat ng sumubok ng ganon, kasi you're trying to, yung time frame mo, short mo, binabase mo sa kanya. And then, you want to win big, you must increase your capital. Huwag kang masyadong mag-leverage kasi masusunog ka talaga dyan.
Correct. No. Or
Yeah.
in Forex, a bigger lot size.
Or a bigger
In
lot
crypto,
size.
or in crypto, bigger leverage on other platforms, bigger leverage nga in person. And even in PSE, a lot of shares na hindi mo pala all-in mentality.
Yun.
All-in mentality.
Or even without leverage, pero nag-all in ka. So, in reality, malaki pa rin yung risk mo.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Wala kang
again,
buffer.
wala ka ba. But again, wala ka pa dito sa hindi ka pa unconscious ka pa sa kabila eh. Alam mo na hindi ka magaling, gagawin mo pa 'yon, 'di ba? Initially doon sa stage so ka pa, yun doon pa ito todo. So,
Brad, lahing mandirigma kasi. At tapang na tao.
'di ba? But on this stage, this is what I picture on this stage. Inuhon mo na lang yung strengths mo. You know already your strengths. If hindi mo
Right.
pa alam yung strengths mo, look for it.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
It's okay to really jump from another mentor to another as long as you look where are your strength is. Diba? Not really, what is the, ito nga, like example, no? It's a very specific example. I just saw it, I just like share it to the group just today. They're putting a leading indicator and a lagging indicator. Example, sabihin natin, moving average 20. Okay. Tapos nakasulat doon sa baba is buy the moving average 20 if it cross above, and then buy and I'm gonna cross a MACD below. Yung moving average 20. Yung port, happy siya kasi cut your losses short, let your profits run. The losses was like 500, 300, 500 pesos and all the stuff. In the 10 trade, isa lang yung panalo. Panalo pa niya 70 pesos. Look at the psychology, no? Pero the person was so happy because cut the losses quicker. Para yung point dito na part na you did not understand what the use of moving average to begin with, what the use of MACD to begin with. Hindi mo talaga siya fully na dissect saan siya ginagamit na market condition. And the market that you use is sideways market, Sir Jonathan.
Ay,
Di ba? Ang daming
talagang,
talo nun.
talagang marami yun.
Di ba?
Buti nga.
Nadali yun, nag-spaghetti pababa yun, brad.
Buti nga, umabot pa siya sa 10th trade.
Di ba? Yun yung point ko. Di ba?
Oo.
It's using the right indicator, the right strategy, but not in the right market structure.
Yeah.
Yun, yun.
Yun
Totoo.
naman, yeah, right indicator, wrong market.
Di ba? So, yun yung mga ganun na, alam mo yun, like, yun yung part na dapat alam mo to begin with when you reach at this stage on your trades of psychology, you know where the market is and you hone your strengths and how to use that indicator to begin with. Di ba? Hindi dahil sinabi lang sa'yo ni coach, hindi lang sinabi sa'yo ni mentor, hindi lang sinabi sa'yo ni libro, ni YouTube. Tama ba?
Exactly.
Okay. Ayan.
Kuhang-kuha.
Okay. Go. Yan.
Yan.
Sir
Alright.
Jeff. Yan.
Okay.
Yun.
Basta
Okay.
ako, nakikinig lang ako dito,
Nakikinig lang ako dito. Tinamaan din ako kasi ganun din ako before.
Ramdam mo
Okay.
yan, no? Kahit ako,
Ramdam mo.
nung binabasa to, sabi, pasok na pasok to. Sabi.
Kaya nga. Tinigdahan natin yan, no?
Ayan,
Tapos
so,
maghahanap ng kasama after.
ayan, so,
tawag doon, kadamay.
para hindi masyadong masakit. Ayan, so, ayan, at this point in time, no, you're making trades whenever your system tells you to, and you take losses just as easily, no, as you take wins, no. So, hindi na masakit sa puso, no, yung mga ganyang klaseng moments, no, sa trading. So, day in and day out, no, you break even at a minimum now, but overall, you're not losing anymore. Now, kung naaabot nyo na tong part na to, okay na yan. There's a light at the end of the tunnel, no? Kapag napapansin nyo na nagtitrade na kayo na hindi na kayo natatalo, no? Magkaiba yung natatalo ka dun sa hindi natatalo at saka dun sa kumikita, no? Kasi madalas ang inisip ng mga tao, natatalo or kumikita, dalawa lang yan. Meron yung nasa gitna, yung hindi na masyadong natatalo or parang nagbe-break even ka lang, nagchuchubcha lang yung account mo. Pag nagchuchubcha ka, medyo gumaganda na yung ano mo, gumaganda na yung strategy mo. You're already honing your skill better. Syempre hindi kulang pa, no, pero gumaganda na, no. You're seeing some progress already. Yun na yun, no. When you're at that point in time, you continue what you're doing because it's already working. Okay?
Correct.
Tapos you
Yeah.
try to learn a little bit more, no. Kumbaga, continuous yung learning mo. Wag mong don't let yourself be idle, no, kasi the market will not be idle. It will always change, no. So you constantly learn, okay? Tapos you constantly make your strategy better, you evolve as a trader, okay? So, ayan, you are now conscious of the fact that you are making calls, no, that are generally good, okay? And you're getting respect from other traders. So, kung may mga kasama kang peers na traders, no, kumbaga na nakikita na nila, uy, medyo okay na to, hindi natatalo na to. Kasi puro iyakan ng una, yan, para okay na. So, towards the end of the stage, no, you will slowly begin to make consistent profits week in and week out. Yung consistent profits na to, hindi pa to ganun kalaki, pero consistent na. Yung nafe-feel mo na hindi ka na natatalo, tapos medyo may pumapasok na konti sa account mo, no? Maybe not enough for you to withdraw and pay Meralco or whatever, no? But at least nakikita mo, it's already growing, no? Medyo green na yung account natin. That's the end of stage 3. Okay? Pagdating natin ngayon sa stage 4, this is where we basically automate yung mga ginagawa na natin. No? Hindi naman automate as in like fully robot na lahat. Alam mo, may EA yung wise investor, so try it out. No? At least it makes a lot of things relatively easier. Okay? So, but my sense of, kumbaga yung parang ka nagda-drive, no? Hindi mo na cherry pick isa-isa, alam mo na yung kailangan mong gawin day in and day out, no? It's already automatic for you, no? So at this point in time, ang binabasa mo na, you start to read books on psychology of trading and identify, no, with the characters portrayed, and finally reach that eureka moment, no? Yung eureka moment na you realize that you can't actually predict what the market will do, okay? Ang sabi nga ni, I'm not sure if that's Warren Buffett, no? Sabi niya gano'n, don't worry. Hindi ko alam kung siya. I read a lot of things, so I kind of mix and match things. But ang point is, don't worry about where the market will go. Okay? Worry about how you will react if the market moves. So, yun yung mga tipong point na naisip mo na, nga, no, bakit ko ba pinipredict kung aakyat or bababa yung market, no? Siguro magandang isipin kung biglang kung umakyat yung market, anong gagawin ko? Kung bumaba yung market, anong gagawin ko? Saan ako bibili? Saan ako magbebenta? Okay? So, no one can be 100% accurate. Okay, so this eureka moment causes a new connection, no, to be made in your brain. Medyo iba na yung mental approach mo niya, no? Iba na yung perspective mo. Magkakaroon ka na ng quote unquote paradigm shift. Okay? So because of this revelation, you stop taking notice of what anyone thinks, okay? What this news will do or how it affect the market. So kumbaga ano ka na lang, medyo systematized na yung ginagawa mo. Okay? So you become an individual with your own trading method, no? You start to get happy and define your risk threshold. Okay? So yun yung gusto nating maabot. Okay? And from there, that's where you get consistent profitability. If you're already consistently profitable, madaling palakihin yung fund. Okay? Ang mahirap na part is umabot ka dun sa consistently profitable. Okay? So, yun. That's what you do, no? From stage 1 to 2 to 3 and to 4. So, napapansin nyo that each stage is very different from each other. And kumbaga yung transition mo from one stage to the other is not easy. No? Yung stage 1 natin, unconscious incompetence, so hindi natin alam na magaling tayo. Once all that, yung parang forged through fire yung nangyari sa'yo, no? Saka mo marirealize, ay, hindi pala ako magaling. I need to learn more about the market. Okay? So that's you transitioning into stage 2. From stage 2, mapapansin mo na ang dami mong inaaral, no? But you can't really get it all together. Parang for some other traders, it's working for them. For you, it's not. Okay? Paano mo maabot yung stage 3? It's the hard work of building your own strategy, knowing your strengths, and really working on that, no? Testing it out, ano yung gagana at ano yung hindi. And that will take a long time. Okay? Tapos pagdating mo ng part na medyo nagigets mo na yung yung system mo, you get to understand it a lot better, when it works, when it doesn't. Okay? Hindi ka na masyadong natatalo. Nandun ka na sa medyo nagbe-break even. That's stage 3, no? And you just continue on what you're doing. Okay? And once you start to get consistent profits, no, mas confident ka na, then that's already your way towards stage 4. Na ang focus mo na is more on the psychology, your mental approach towards trading, no? Hindi ka na masyadong apektado sa mga small things that happen in the market, happen to your account, and you become your own trader already. No, yun yung that's stage 4. So yun yung pagdadaanan natin as a trader. So it's good to identify maybe kung nasaan tayo ngayon, no? It's okay to be honest, no? Best to be honest with yourself kung nasaan ka ngayon, because that's the best way for you to progress. Okay? So ako, hindi pa ako honest nung una sa sarili ko. So mas matagal ako.
Mahirap kasi yun,
Hirap
no?
eh. Oh, the
Ang hirap,
market.
ang hirap lunukin ng ego eh.
Honestly,
True.
yun ang pinaka
The
doon.
market
Yun
will
yun.
humble you.
Oo, totoo. Yung yung ganyan. May mga tanong dito. Yun.
Sige, go ahead.
May mga tanong dito. Dito, pag hindi mo na-hit yung TP mo sa trading plan mo, do you need to feel bad about it? What stage is this? Ako, personally, anong stage kaya to? Siya, pag ganito.
This is stage 2. Stage 2. Kasi
Mhm.
nandun ka pa sa point na iniisip mo pa kung matutuwa ka ba or hindi pag tinamaan yung TP mo eh. So this is stage 2. Siguro ang magandang approach natin with regards to that, bakit mo sinet yung TP na yon, no? And try it out, no? If you trade and if you notice na yung TP mo yung problema, hindi siya naaabot, no? Then maybe you can tweak it. Kasi nandun ka sa stage 2 going towards stage 3, you are identifying the flaws dun sa strategy mo. How can you make it smoother? How can you make it better? Yun yung mahirap na part, no? So, tingnan mo, bakit ba nandiyan yung TP mo? Parang sinet mo lang ba na times 2 lang ng risk mo, tas yun na yun? Okay? Baka kailangan mas gandahan mo ng konti analysis sa TP mo.
Yeah. How about for Forex? This is a good question. Goods kaya to take leverage all in kapag good fundamental to do so? For example, market crash because of pandemic.
Okay.
Ako,
Sige, go ahead. Sige, sorry.
ako siguro, sige, before siguro ako, in the first place, I would not do that. Kasi who can predict that there is a market crash to begin with, no? What if it's the opposite? It's only just a bounce, then gap up lahat after. Diba?
Right.
Sige, can you add into that?
I 100% agree with that, no? Don't do that, no? It's not a very bright idea. Kasi there are times na baliktad yung market, no? I'll give you an example, no? If you check yung nangyari doon sa Japan. I think that was 2000, I forgot, 9 or something, no? Yung nagkaroon sila ng tsunami, no? Nagkaroon sila tsunami and syempre basag yung economy nila for diba, syempre what would you expect ano nangyari pag na tsunami yung ano nila yung their a lot of their major cities. You would expect that their economy would be down and mababa yung magiging value nung ano nila nung yen, no? That's going to be negative for them. But ang nangyari is baliktad, biglang sobrang lakas. So that was supposed to be a market crash but it happened the other way around. So yun, that's a good example of that. No? So it's not a bright idea, but if you want to do that, gumawa ka ng sunog account. Gumawa ka ng separate account na may maliit na amount, no, that you want, that kung nawala yon, okay lang sa'yo, walang problema. Maybe, I don't know, $10, $20 account, no? Kung talaga nakangati ka gawin yon, go ahead, do it with that account. Okay? But don't do it to your main account.
Parang telepono lang, no? Burner account, no? Let it burn.
So, dapat meron kang gano'n. May account kang gano'n. So, kung gusto mo gawin yun.
That's a very practical answer. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so, there's a comment here. Sarap ng ulitin ng webinar. A good reminder, guys. For those who are watching, I believe there's
Appreciate
100 or more. I can see there's a 75 here and then an additional 75 on the other stage. How do you guys feel right now? Is it relatable to everyone? And if you are in stage 2 or 3, where do you need to start to get your Eureka moment? That's actually the ano eh. That's actually the tweak point of even me, no? So, ano siya. Ikaw, Sir Jeff, I'll throw back the question with you. When you were starting
may tanong kay Sir
10 years
Jonathan.
ago, 10 years ago, nagtataka si Jeff eh.
May gusto lang akong tanong.
Sige.
I mean, kunwari, so may mga stages ka, no? Stage 1, 2, 3, 4. For example, may pagkakataon ba, for example, nasa stage 3 ka na, sir? Or even stage 4. And then, for whatever reason, parang bumabalik ka sa stage 2. May ganun ba? Kumbaga parang hindi siya uptrend, meron siyang pullback.
Right.
Parang sakit yan ng mga matatanda, regression tawag dyan sa tatanda eh.
Yes, that can happen, no? That can happen very much, no? And it could happen due to different factors, no? May kilala akong ganyan eh. Something tragic happened to his family. So it affected his psyche, no? So talagang hindi siya makafocus. And from stage 4, stage 2 siya, baba, no? Tapos talagang nagtitrade siya, bakit ganun? Why is it not working, no? Kung kailan ko kailangan gumana tong trading ko, why is it not working now? My family needs it.
Naman, no?
Yun. So it could be the environment, no? Or yung state of mind mo. That's very common, no? Kasi kumbaga we're people, eh, no? It happens to us, no? Life isn't smooth sailing, no? So yes, it can happen, no? And when it does, just calm down, no? Relax lang, okay? Go back to your roots as a trader and don't think that you are always on top of everything, no? You can be humbled again. Na wait, I need to reset everything, relax, no? What's wrong with my strategy again? What's happening to the market right now? Balik ka doon sa phase na yon. But it's gonna be faster, no, for you to travel from stage 2 to 3, 4. Yes,
kasi may experience ka na, kumbaga.
It's gonna be faster.
Kaya ko lang naman tinanong yung para at mapaliwanag. Kasi I believe naman,
ganda ng tanong.
Hindi sila nagtatanong, may nag-wonder na paano kung, di ba? So, wag tayong mabahala. Kalma lang, sabi ni Sir.
Kalma lang.
Yeah.
And
so I think Meto may follow-up question na that.
Yeah.
So if regression trading is prevalent or possible, what are the steps should we take to stop it?
Okay. That's a good question, no? Maybe one of the things is try to identify what's the cause, no, why you are regressing. Kasi kumbaga pa iba-iba yan eh, no? It could be your state of mind mo, it could be the environment, no, that you are currently at. It could be pressure, no? It could be nagbago talaga yung market. Kasi you can't rule that out, no? Pwede 'yon, no? So for you, yun siguro unang step mong titingnan, no, to stop it from further regressing, no? And then you go back to your roots, balik ka ng step 2. Ano ba yung kailangan kong gawin to move from step 2 to step 3? So babalik ka lang. Okay?
Or makaka-help ba yung you stop trading for a while? Give yourself a break. And then try to reassess yourself. Alam mo yun, magmuni-muni ka. yung mga trading is life, yung punta ka sa beach, doon ka mag-relax. Para talagang,
Tapos post ka sa story ng mga quotes, no?
oo, di ba?
Tama.
Yung
Oh,
what life.
that,
Parang
that's,
gano'n.
that's a
I
very
mean,
good idea, no? Take a step back.
stop
Oh.
ka
Yeah.
lang.
Mm.
Alam mo yun, kalma lang saglit, sabi nga ni Sir. Pero for me siguro, at least stop for a while, try to assess again. Kasi tama, no? Baka, usually that state of mind yan eh, or yung environment mo, hindi umaayon ngayon. So, pahinga lang. Kasi, yung market, nandyan naman yan, hindi naman nawawala. Especially
Tama.
now, kung nagbe-venture out ka into crypto, even weekends meron siya. Di ba? Or Forex, 24 hours, 5 days a week. So, I mean, hindi ka makapag-trade ng Monday, may Tuesday, may Wednesday. Stop for a while and, try to give yourself a break. Baka, nabu-burnout ka na sa winning trades mo, kaya kailangan mong kumalma rin. Tama ba yun, Sir? Kahit continuous yung winning mo, kailangan mo rin mag-tone down a bit.
Kung if you, there's dyan papasok yung greed sa market no? You don't need to be greedy. Kung naabot mo na yung target mo, that's your target. Don't go any further. Okay na yan.
Yeah.
Kumbaga, okay na yan. No? If the trade setup is there, no, and pasok pa naman siya sa ano mo, then go ahead. No? You can take it. But you don't need to stretch it out.
Pero hindi mo kailangan puwersahin. No?
Hindi mo kailangan puwersahin. Tama.
Yun.
Yeah. So there's a question here also, no? Ito sa question to. Life niya, no? Currently, sir, pag nasa stage ako nito na sa trade, profitable ako, sir. Previously, nag-take profit for small
Background music
business.
yan.
Bakit may background music?
Sorry pala. Nalihis yung attention ko sa trading.
Actually, naman ko yung pagbabasa mo, bro.
Kaya nga. Okay. Teka, wala ako eh. Nasa moment na ako nagbabasa eh. Okay, pero starting ulit to study ngayon. Okay, naman sabi niyo dyan. What's the answer? Okay, ikaw lang, Sir Jonathan. Di ba kaya ni Sir Jeff yung ano ko eh. Okay, go. Okay. Lito siya sa stage. Let's break it down, no? Lito siya sa stage. Profitable siya previously, pero after na take profit, small business attention. Pero mayroon siyang konting ano. So how do you deal with this one?
Let me read it for a minute. So currently, sir, parang nasa stage ako na lito, no? Profitable ako previously, and after nag-take profit for a small business, nalihis yung attention ko sa trading and started to study ulit ngayon. Okay. So, if you're starting out again, no, sa market, kumbaga kumita ka na una consistently, no, that's okay. Tapos ngayon, pag napapansin mo, bakit hindi gumagana yung dati kong style, no? So, what I suggest is you try to review kung ano yung market conditions dati na naging profitable ka sa current market conditions ngayon. Kasi ibang-iba po yung market ngayon no? Pagdating dahil sa pandemic, very sensitive tayo sa mga balita tungkol sa central banks. Okay? Sensitive tayo tungkol sa yung Omicron. Isang labas lang ng variant, wala pa namang napoprove na mas deadly siya or anything. Nakita niyo yung nangyari sa S&P 500, no? Wow! Tignan niyo yung Bitcoin, no? Tignan niyo yung gold.
Bitcoin.
It's crazy. So, dati hindi naman ganun yun So, kumbaga yung current market conditions now are a little bit more sensitive. So, tignan nyo, baka mamaya yun naman yung mga factors na nakaka-affect doon sa profitability nyo ngayon. Okay. So, check nyo, maybe yung strategy nyo might need some tweaking, no, to address that. Kasi baka mamaya mabilis mag-change ang direction yung market ngayon So, you can check that, no?
Yeah. So actually this is a good also like example to control between, like, go back to the previous one, no? And there's also si Coach Rio, no? Once it reach the 300 to really stop the greed, reset, 'di ba? Reset.
Yan.
Also same din if nag-negative 300% ka, step back ka din, 'di ba? Baliktad lang. 'Di ba? So pag ganun, honestly it really happens. Actually, what I really learned about trading psychology, whatever happens to you between you gain and you loss, it affects you both ways. Diba? It affects you both ways, being more aggressive or being more fearful, diba? So whatever state or stage ka, kailangan mo lang siyang maging yung stage 3 na aware ka na.
Right,
Diba?
right.
So aware ka na, uy, pag winning streak ako, lumalaki yung ano ko, tapos yung market condition, resistance lahat ng index. Pinapalaki ko lahat, tapos baliktad,
Mm.
no? Doon buminabalik ng market. 'Di ba dapat pag mas malapit sa resistance yung sentiment, mas dapat naglo-lower down ka.
Mm.
Nagiging greedy ka eh. 'Di ba? At the same time, pag sunod-sunod naman yung losses mo, bumabagsak yung market, since sunod-sunod yung trading confidence mo, hindi mo pa siya totally aligned because you're stage 1 and stage 2. Pa-bounce na yung market, takot na takot ka bumili kasi previously lahat dami mong talo. Sakit, 'di ba?
Tama.
So, isa yun. Like example, Euro USD, back to Forex. Kakasalo mo ng support, nahulog na bumuna ng base, ayaw mo na mag-entry. Diba, sir? Oh, so ganung condition. Diba? Kakasalo mo ng mga support, sunod-sunod yung talo, palaki ng lots, palaki ng palaki, nag-conduct na ng base si USD, ayaw mo na. Wala na. Diba? Nandun ka na.
Umay ka na.
Umay ka na. Diba? Ganito. Maiinis ko talaga eh, no? So, it's normal.
Mapaparalyze ka pag ganun eh, no?
Oo.
Diba? So, go back to
Gusto ko yung ginawa ni Sir. Yung after niya mag-profit, nagpahinga siya.
Yeah, yeah, galing.
Actually, parang hindi ka ba, withdrawin mo yung gain mo, Brad.
Withdrawin nyo daw, guys. At saan gagawin?
Party.
Ilagay sa ibang board.
Or enjoy mo. Iba naman. Kaya nga tayo nag-trade para kumita.
Diba? Para enjoy. Ito, maganda question. Possible set the time kung kailan titingin sa chart and learn also to detach your trading screen. So, do you think this is helpful also?
Yes. Ito, ganda nung ang ganda nung point na yan. Kasi, para sa akin, you need to give something consistent to the market for the market to give you something consistent back. No?
Gusto ko yan.
Ano ibig sabihin ko nun? Oh.
Ulitin natin.
You need to give something consistent to the market for the market to give you something consistent back. Hindi ko alam kung tama yung
Okay naman.
Pero nag-gets yun naman yung point, di ba?
Gets
yun naman yung point eh. So, ang ibig sabihin ko dito is that trading is not really a turnkey system. Hindi yung tipong kasi 'di ba marami sa atin pag sa tingin mo na trading, no, upo ka lang sa charts mo, tapos sige, gusto ko kumita ng pera ngayon, game, no, kita ako pera, tapos sara mo na yung charts mo, sige, bukas na ulit, no, tapos tinatawad ka bukas, sige, next week na, pagdating next week, bukas ka charts mo, trade ako, kikita ako ngayon, tapos sara mo, kita ka, no, parang gano'n. It's not a turnkey system. It's more of a, ina-analyze mo kung ano nangyari sa market ngayon, no, nasaan yung trading setup, saan ako bibili, saan ako magbebenta, and it's just, yung precise moment na nagtitrade ka, it's just triggering it, no, pero leading up to that, may oras ka talaga na nilaan para doon. So if you're able to set something consistent, no, time na consistent para sa market, that would increase your consistency. Kasi sabihin natin, sige, may trabaho ako buong araw. I only have time a little bit in the morning and maybe a little bit in the evening. So pwede ka mag-trade sa D1 charts. Okay? Yung kandila naman, nagbubukas lang yan sa umaga. So gising ka lang, siguro you have like 30 minutes, no? Tignan mo, ano ba yung currently nangyayari sa market ngayon? Okay, ito yung nangyayari sa market ngayon. You check your fundamentals. Then, after that, tignan mo yung trading setup, no? Okay, so mukhang bibili ako ng Euro USD. Saan ba ako bibili? No? You check your trading setup. Okay, if I'm going to buy here. Okay? So, maybe you can set some pending orders or whatever, no? May hinihintay ka confirmation para doon. But you're giving something consistent sa market, no? Umaga, nag-analyze ako, and then once that setup happens, no, o time na mag-trade, o kanwari, the next day happens, so sabihin mo, uy, nag-breakout na, papasok na ako. Okay? So, pasok ka na. Okay? So, yun siya. You give something consistent sa market. Hindi pwedeng upo ka lang, sige, kikita ako ngayon. That doesn't work. Okay?
Yeah, correct. So, if in the environment ng market for you to high profitability, wag mo i-trade, wag mo ipilit.
Right.
Diba? Wag mo ipilit. It's better pa nga, mas stay away ka.
Tama,
Hindi siya always. Like example, dapat kasi different market has different structures. Example, sa Forex, masyado kang malapit yung ano mo dahil sa lot size your risk. Hindi sa crypto, di mo pwedeng gawin. Kasi sabi sila ka-volatile. So, di ba ganun, no? So,
tama.
So, dapat din, kasi nagiging problem din kasi ngayon when it comes to trading psychology plus trading in different markets. So, saan yung uso? Nandun sila.
Oo. Crypto right now, everybody's in
yeah, no. Andun sila. So, hindi pa siya nakakalaon to stage 2 and stage 3. Balik ka naman sa stage 1 to a different market.
Right, right.
Mm.
because of that jackpot mentality.
And not only that, as I believe naman sa crypto, lalo na yung overlap ng change ng ano, 'di ba, sir, from US market to Asian
Mm.
market to UK, Euro market.
Right,
Mm.
So
right.
yung overlapping then diyan yung volatility 'di ba? So I
Mm.
think need nyo ring i-check kung sa Forex kayo is kung saan yung medyo magalaw.
Mm.
And then
Yeah.
try to, if kaya ng time nyo yun, it permits your time, eh doon nyo ilaan yung oras nyo.
Agree.
Right, right,
Yeah.
right, right.
Para hindi yung stale, kasi baka pag patay yung market ng Asian ng mga 11 a.m., walang masyadong galaw, di ba, sir? Mga
Totoo.
ganon.
Yeah.
Mm.
Sorry.
Tapos
Pag
kung ka
umaga, oo.
naghihintay ng big moves, eh wala ka talagang makukuha doon.
Tama,
Lalo
tama.
frustrate ka. Ba't di ako kumikita? Eh kasi naman,
Oo.
yung timing mo is hindi umaayon. So,
Yeah.
better check din naman.
Agree. So kailangan siya. So going back to all those so
Mm.
all those realization. If I think we're already at the end of our webinar. If I'm in stage 1, what will be my first solution? What advice would you give to stage 1
Okay.
people? Let's
Kung
analyze
stage 1,
first. Ano muna yung
okay.
stage 1 para makita natin yung
Okay, sige.
structure. If stage
Stage
1,
1.
sige go. Sorry.
Ano ka, sige. Stage 1
Sige.
is, ito po yung hindi natin alam na hindi tayo magaling. Okay, so,
Correct.
sige.
Mm.
Actually, okay lang kahit wala na slides.
Sige, okay.
Stage 1 is, hindi natin alam na hindi tayo magaling. No?
Sorry.
Unconscious incompetence. So, ang pwede nating gawin, no, when it comes to stage 1 is either you use a demo account or kung magla-live ka, minimize mo lang yung risk mo, i-minimize mo yung kumbaga yung exposure mo sa market. That is the first step. Kasi pagdating sa stage 1, it's unlikely no na magkakaroon tayo ng consistent profitability. So make sure you minimize yung minimize mo lang yung risk mo. Okay? Pagdating
Sige,
natin
ikaw,
sa stage 2, sige.
Okay, ikaw Sir Jeff, do you have something to add in this?
Yeah, I believe, maganda yun. Although, syempre, demo account, sabi nga nila, walang masyadong emosyon. Kahit matalo yan, reset ko lang yan eh. Back to,
Yeah.
I mean, the best way is to, risk small amount. Para mapil mo lang yung kurot, pero hindi mababago yung buhay mo. I mean, kahit matalo ka, hindi ka manggugulo. Yung ganong way. Pero pag natalo ka, let's say $100, matalo ka, masakit sa'yo, pero hindi ka naman maghihirap in a way. Para at least maramdaman mo lang yung sakit. Para added arsenal mo kasi yan sa trading psychology mo. Para in the future, after mong masurpass, for example, yung $100, pwede ka nang mag-200. Alam mo yun, nile-level up mo rin yung capital mo until such time punta ka na sa stage 3 and stage 4. Yun.
Right.
Okay. So meaning again, going back, if you're stage 1, hindi mo pa alam na hindi ka magaling, wala ka pa alam sa merkado, nakikita mo yung na-FOMO ka, no? Na-FOMO ka, na-start ka ma-FOMO. Wag. Use a demo account, mas mababa dapat, no? Start small, think big. In general.
Right.
No?
That's a good
Okay.
that's a good way to put it. Stage 2? Stage 2
let's go.
is ito po yung part na alam na natin na hindi tayo magaling. So this is conscious
Sakit talaga ng
incompetence.
part na yun, no?
Sakit eh.
Okay.
So this is where you learn, no? Dito na papasok yung hunger natin to learn for new things eh. So what I suggest is that don't stop yourself from learning new things, but at the same time, don't be a system nomad, no? Alamin niyo po kung ano yung ginagawa ng system niyo. Aralin nyo talaga what it analyzes. Aralin natin kung ano yung mga different market conditions, no? Saan akma yung ating strategy at saan hindi. Okay? So that is the best way for us to move forward, no, dun sa stage 2 natin. And part of it kasama pa rin doon yung babaan nyo pa rin yung risk. Okay? Kasi doon kailangan naka-live ka na doon. Kasi pag nagde-demo ka pa rin dyan sa stage 2, okay lang naman, no, if you're testing out strategies and everything, but at the end of the day, sa live mo talaga kailangan i-try yan, no? Kasi minsan talagang millionaire tayo pagdating sa demo, pagdating sa live. Book yan, ano? So, actually, hindi minsan, madalas yun. So, yun ang nangyari doon. So, that is stage 2.
Correct. So, again, stage 2, may realization from stage 1. Okay, marami pala ako kailangan matutunan.
Right.
Okay. Now start to dig into a lot of information. And don't jump. Hindi mo pa natapos yung information na yun, you will jump to another one because you think this is better and this is another better. Stick to that first.
Oo.
kung ano yung nakita mo. Stick to that first until you try it. For how many months usually?
Tagal.
You
Ako
go.
siguro para sa akin minimum 3 months eh. Yung iba nagsasabi minimum 1 month. Pero sa akin kasi minsan, hindi pa nagbabago yung market condition sa isang buwan eh. So you need, siguro, 3 months minimum para sa akin.
Yeah.
Could be longer.
How about
Kasi,
how about the market? Not just a system. How about the market nomad?
market nomad,
Mm.
mahirap yun
Okay.
kasi kailangan marami kang oras eh. Siguro.
Nag-ibabago ka na kasi yun yung uso eh. Sabay sa
Oo.
uso.
Pag
Is that
umabot ka
also
na
a
siguro ng
problem?
stage 3, pwede ka na lumipat ng ibang
Market.
market.
Yeah.
Pag
Kasi may
umabot sa
system
stage
in
3.
place ka
Pwede
na.
mo naman
Konti lang.
sabay-sabay matutunan, pero that's very time consuming kasi you cannot neglect yung nauna, no? Kasi pag
Mm,
ni-neglect mo siya, nag-jump ship ka lang dun sa isa, edi sayang
mm.
yung progress mo dun sa una.
Yeah. Correct. Sir Jeff, do you have anything to add on stage 2?
Wala. Tandaan lang natin, nomad is an island. No, just kidding.
Nomad. Nomad is an island.
Hindi talaga ako mag-get over dun sa MMK mo, friends.
Ay, nako.
Ah,
Pag
I
pabaga yan, iba
agree,
yan.
I agree. Ganito na lang, I think kung meron kayong gusto matutunan or may pinapalo kayo, tingnan niyo muna kung pasok sa inyo. Baka yung pinapalo niyo nagte-trade ng madaling araw, yun yung time frame niya, pinapalo niyo. Kaya niyo bang mag-trade ng gano'n? I mean,
Correct. Yeah.
so siyempre, kasi 'pag nag-aaral ka, you try to, how to say, copy or emulate yung
Ginagawa.
iba na tingin mo sa sarili mo na successful sila,
Mm.
'di ba? And with that, kaya nga yung nagsusulat ng mga libro, binabasa natin dahil they are successful in their own way. Pero siyempre, habang nag-aaral ka, try to, ano rin, himayin mo rin yung gusto mong aralin.
Correct.
Yun lang yung
According to your
parang,
personality.
oo. Lalo na kung kunwari, sabi ko nga, meron kang pinapollow na day trader or scalper, ikaw may work ka, kahit anong ituro niya sa'yo, hindi mo ma-execute yung system niya kasi hindi siya pasok sa'yo. So, try to find, not specifically paid mentor, pero yung magtuturo sa'yo na pasok sa'yo. Ayun.
Agree.
Kasi
Yeah.
yung learning process mo is mas-shorted kapag may nagtuturo sa'yo. Instead of you studying na ikaw lang na magbabasa. Yun lang. So, tsaka try to find a community or support system na at least, iba kasi yung pag nag-aaral ka, yung accountability, kumbaga.
Agree.
Brad, gusto yung
Totoo.
trade mo ganito. Ba't mo trade dyan? Di ba yung sabi natin, pinag-aralan natin, dito ka lang babay.
Totoo.
At least
Yeah.
may
Kaya
nagpupulis
nga,
sa'yo.
dyan papasok yung nomad is an island.
Oo, di ba, Brad?
Okay. Okay, let's move to stage 3. Here now, your stage 3, you know already your strengths, you know already the system in place. But right now, tama ba? This is the part where you hone it according to so you
Yes.
understand it deeply, the
Yes.
indicator, the market structure.
Mm.
Now, where do you start? Where do you now start from here? Saan ka
Okay.
magsisimula?
For stage 3, ito na yung kumbaga kung anong ginagawa mo nung stage 2, no, going towards stage 3, ituloy mo lang, no? So you basically continue it. You try to learn more, no? So kumbaga continuous pa rin yung learning natin. Pero at this point in time, more on inaano mo na lang, sinosolidify mo na lang yung strategy mo, tinutweak mo na lang, konting ano na lang siya, konting adjustments na lang, no, dun sa strategy natin. Kasi at this point in time, dapat ano ka na nagbe-break even ka na, hindi ka na natatalo, no? So, kailangan tweak-tweak na lang, ano bang mga paraan para mapaganda yung take profit mo, ma-minimize pa yung risk mo, ma-maximize mo yung gains, maiwasan mo yung mga bad trades, no? So, nandun na yung, kumbaga, pinapaganda mo na yung strategy natin. Okay.
Yeah.
So, yan, medyo
So,
matagal
so
din
my
yan.
question about dito, no? Would it better to play with one market first before jumping multiple market and test familiar trade strategy and rest
I
inside?
agree.
Yes. Oh,
Definitely.
I would agree with that. Yes.
Definitely.
Kasi,
Oh yeah, sige. I think
kasi,
we're sorry. Sige, go ahead, sir.
sorry. Okay, sige. Para sa akin, no, the reason behind that is less things to learn, no, the easier. Kasi kapag
Hmm.
ang dami mo kagad sinabak, no, magkakaiba naman kasi yan ng ano ng fundamentals eh. So kumbaga yung technicals mo, charts are all the same. Pero pagdating sa fundamentals, inaaral mo kung ano ba talaga nagpapagalaw diyan. They're different, no. So if you have all that time to study all of them, then go ahead, no. Pero kung hindi, tayo yung mga tunay na adults at maraming ibang responsibilidad. Baka hindi.
Correct. Agree. And here's what I learned also through my experience. When you're enjoying one market, why jump to another because of profit? 'Di ba?
Nagpa-profit ka na
You're
sa isang market. Why
nagpa-prof
jump?
'di ba? O nagpa-profit ka na to begin with, even it's not a very volatile market. At the same time, you're enjoying the informations, what you're getting it, and you're trying to solidify it. The jump ka because of profits. 'Di ba? So, I think may part doon na kailangan balikan mo stage 1. Ano yung why mo? 'Di ba?
Ah,
Ano, meaning may part sa stage na kulang pa. Why are you there on that market to begin? And I believe that's correct also. I-solidify muna yung one market before you yes, you can trade different market, but you can only focus one, 'di ba? As your core
Oo,
strength,
maging
'di ba?
profitable ka muna dun sa isa bago ka.
Lumipat. No, lumipat din dyan.
Anong nangyari kasi dito parang ah shooting, anong tawag doon? Isang stone lang gusto mo, two birds agad eh. Parang
Yan.
mahirap
Totoo.
yun.
Correct. Yeah. Ayan. All right, let's go to the last stage, which is the stage
ah,
4.
last stage is stage 4. Ito po yung point na kumbaga medyo natural na sa atin, no? Very ano na, very automated na yung ginagawa natin, no? It's like driving, tingin ka sa ano mo, tingin ka sa laptop mo, analyze ka ng market, alam mo na kung ano kailangan mong gawin, tingin ka, may trade setup ba? If meron, kunin mo. Kapag wala, hindi. Ganun na lang. Tapos tingin ka na lang at the end of the week, end of the month, o okay ba yung progress ko? May kailangan bang i-adjust, no? So something, it's already like breathing, no? Hindi ka na apektado kapag may panalo ka, hindi ka apektado pag talo ka, no?
Agree.
So ano siya, normal na siya. Para kang pumasok sa trabaho mo. Hindi ka na
Oo,
masyadong
manage ka na.
apektado.
Mm-mm.
Normal na eh. Automated na yung ginagawa mo. So
Yeah.
yun yung kailangan. Kumbaga, ituloy mo na lang, no? Yung ano na yun, yung ganong klaseng mental approach. Okay.
At saka
Yeah.
sa stage na to, napansin ko, pag nandito ka na sa stage na yan, actually hindi ka na masyadong maano sa indicator eh. Ibang books na yung, sabi nga ni sir, ibang psychology books na how
Psychology na binabasa
personal
mo.
growth na minsan nga
Uh,
health conscious ka na, di ba? Nasa stage ka ng ganyan.
uh,
Alam niyo po, tamang-tama kayo doon kasi para dito sa mga traders natin, yung mga may inaalaga ang indicator, kunwari alam niyo na lagi niyo ginagamit yung RSI, lagi niyo ginagamit yung Bollinger Bands. Tandaan po natin na yung indicator, lahat yun based lang doon sa presyong nakikita nyo. So there will be times na kapag kilalang kilala nyo na indicator nyo, kunwari, ay kapag ganito yung galaw ng market, malaki yung Bollinger Bands. Ay kapag ganito, manipis yung Bollinger Bands yan. Or yung RSI dito nakatutok yan pag ganyan itsura. Ay, medyo na hindi niyo na minsan kailangan kasi naiintindihan niyo na yung galaw ng market. Eh,
yeah.
yun.
Yeah. You tailor fit already your trading setup based on the condition of the market. If the
Right.
market is not tradable on your strategy, then okay lang.
Wala.
If you lost on that market condition, okay lang, move forward ka na. Wala ka nang pakialam, sir.
Oo.
Okay. Yeah, chill ka na. Tama si Jeff, nagbabasa ka na lang ng kung ano, nagbabike ka na lang, no?
At saka, the more na tumataas yung stage mo, the more na kumukonti yung indicator mo.
Honestly, at babalik ka. Totoo. Yan, totoo
Babalik
yan.
ka lang sa support and resistance and trend
Babalik at
line.
babalik ka lang. Oh, nasandong ka na lang na isa dalawa na lang. Correct. All right. So, I think it's a very very kumbaga like relatable to everyone, no? Like siguro every stage that you have mentioned, Sir Jonathan, I really look
Mm.
back, no? I really look back na eto, uy, nakachamba ako ng isang growth na ganito tapos wala, talo kinabukasan. Dahil ko palang di alam. Then you
Tama.
look for different, then there you go, no? Like you're
Mm.
still keep on learning, but at the same time picking the right na lang conditions of the market what you are. And last but not the least, you enjoy what you're doing. Diba? Because
Exactly.
you're still here enjoying in a profitable way dapat ha, hindi enjoying na because you're losing. Okay, so before we go, it's 9:30. Sorry sir if I take a lot of time from you, like 1 hour lang,
I
but
enjoyed it.
you give us a lot of time, no?
Oo nga,
Okay, last
napaka-juicy naman yan.
yeah, galing, no? Yeah. And guys, 100 of you watching tonight, what are your realizations tonight? what is the most word that strikes you the most? And if this is webinar is really beneficial to everyone, can you give us a rating from 1 to 10 on the chat box, please? Yan.
Oo nga.
Okay, so while we're waiting for those comments, yan, can I ask now, what are your advice, personal advice for those, anything that advice that you ano in terms of trading psychology, investor, trader, crypto trader, yeah, piece of advice. I want to start with Sir Jeff on the topic, your realization also.
Basta tandaan nyo, no man is an island. Okay?
Sige, ikaw
Hindi,
magpapalo,
ganito na
bigatan
lang.
ng background music.
Yun. Wag natin persahin yung sarili natin.
Okay.
Wag mong i-MMK yan, brother. Hindi, wag natin persahin
Okay.
as
Yeah.
pag I mean, natural naman siguro na pag nakakita ka ng may mga ibang malalaking gain na traders, may alam mo naman, kahit sabihin nating bad, pero may konting sana, no? Ako rin. Parang ganun.
Agree.
Pero wag natin persahin kasi may hindi naman din natin alam yung learning process nila eh.
Agree.
Maybe they are profitable today kasi na few years or few months ago, ganun din sila, nag-start din. So, give yourself some time, wag tayong masyadong maano sa sarili natin. 'Di ba? And then maglaan tayo ng panahon. Una, panahon. Kung gusto natin talaga itong trading, dapat maging committed tayo, maglaan tayo ng panahon, ng oras. And also sabi nga nila, yung community, dapat magkaroon ka rin ng community na healthy community na pwedeng makatulong sa iyo
Agree.
para mapabilis yung learning process natin. And then what else? As much as possible, avoid the noise. Kung nag-aaral ka, just focus lang muna sa pag-aaral mo. And huwag ka muna masyadong mag-ano sa mga ibang community na puro noise lang. So, just focus. Yun lang.
Okay.
Yeah, agree. Sir Jonathan.
Piece of advice, it would be sali kayo sa wise investors.
Yan, best advice.
Wala kayong problema.
Yan, best
Kumbaga,
advice.
Power yan.
I'll be honest, nasabi na rin kasi ni Sir Jeffrey, no, yung point na relax lang, no, do it slowly, no, dahan-dahan. But I'll be honest, no, joining a community is very beneficial, no, kasi dati wala kaming ganyan, no, and I see the benefit in it. Go for it, no, kasi ngayon ang dami ng resources na makakatulong sa inyo. Dati talaga ang hirap. Next would be get a good trading partner, no, yung broker. Kasi kahit gaano kagaling kayo mag-trade kapag kumukontra yung broker sa inyo, hindi rin okay. So, get a good broker like XM, no? At least, yan, subok yan, wala kayong problema dyan.
I agree. Isa yan. Good broker.
So, good broker.
Good
kasi
customer service.
Marami akong pinagdaanan. Hindi ko
Good
masyado
customer service,
dito.
di ba?
Hindi ko makakwento dito pero marami akong pinagdaanan So, get a good partner.
Okay. Yeah. Ako, sige, sorry, Jonathan. Go ahead.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. Ako siguro, again, when you started up to the end part, I really like look back as well, no? First, enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey. Each stage, pagdaanan mo, talaga siya. Pagdadaanan mo yan, hindi ka pwedeng mag-skip. Sabi nga ni Sir, hindi ka pinanganak na magaling na trader kaagad. But the point there is, hindi ka mapo-FOMO from what you see from other people. Don't put your timeline to another person's timeline.
Ang ganda.
No? Kasi kung titingnan mo, dapat I want to get there without each pagdadaanan yung bawat stage. You will be frustrated. So you're gonna be frustrated. So enjoy the journey, no? Each stage, as long as you are aware of it, hindi ka ego, wala siya. Okay, you're on the right track. Now, so let's go to no? Sir Jonathan, you want to promote something about XM when it comes to the contents that you have?
Sige po, meron po tayo dyan live education. So kung makikita nyo po dyan sa research and education, meron yan yung local advanced room. yan, pag pumasok po kayo diyan, nandyan po yung ating parang tuloy-tuloy po na webinars yun araw-araw from 7 hanggang 10 ng gabi, no? Actually baka maging 6 to 10 na nga eh. So baka dumagdag pa, no? So andyan po lahat ng mga kumbaga pwede nating matutunan. Tatlo po kaming andyan, si Sir Maddy, Sir Richard, at saka ako po, araw-araw nandyan, no? So we try to give our traders both basic and advanced trainings diyan. Libre lang 'yan. Pasok lang kayo, no? Tapos kumbaga parang ano din 'yan, live din 'yan. So pwede niyo kami kausapin. Yan. So yan,
Yeah.
that's yun ang ano namin, yun ang
May mga usually
napakagandang
comments ako, kailan daw
updates.
kayo magkakaroon ng 100% buffer ulit? Yeah.
As of now, wala pang naka-schedule, no? But make sure to like and follow yung Facebook page ni XM kasi doon po kami nag-a-announce eh. Syempre dyan sa website, dun sa may promos, meron din. Pero baka mas mabilis nyo makita kung sa Facebook.
Yes, ayan. So,
As
yun
of
ang
now,
hinihintay
wala
nila,
pa.
yun ang iba yung tinitay nila. Kailan ba magkaroon ng 100% deposit bonus? Yeah.
Pag nagkaroon,
Ayun.
mag-abang na kayo. Basta pag nagkaroon,
Dapat meron na
at
kayo
least
dyan.
ready na kayo.
Yeah, alright.
Wala pa announcement eh.
Correct. Yan. So, yun. Sir Jeffrey, can you close this session with, para sa ako, nag-open, ikaw mag-close.
Ano, paano natin po? Yeah, so
para sa Ocean 5 din naman sa YouTube,
yeah,
di ba?
yeah. So, meron tayong group, Ocean 5 Trading. So, kung gusto niyo lang ng another healthy community, yun, di ba? And also, kung na-enjoy nyo ang ganito, just comment on any of the live. So, I believe si Sir Jonathan would love to have a future talk uli or other speakers.
Yeah.
And kung anong topic ang gusto nyong pag-usapan next time, pwede nyo rin i-comment para ma-arrange
Pwede.
natin, ha? Di ba?
Correct.
Yeah?
Honestly,
So,
next year, meron kaming collaboration also with different also with Sir Jeffrey, with other people din na nakasala. Di ba,
yes,
Sir
so
Jeff?
next year,
Next
ano
year.
naman siya,
Oo.
collaboration uli. That will be on January, no? So,
Yeah.
we'll work out natin yon.
Invite
Then,
natin Sir Jonathan ulit.
oo, para may
Sige,
Forex
andyan
tayo.
ako.
Isang buong ano ulit tayo.
Yeah.
So, anyway,
Okay.
kung meron kayong gustong topic, comment nyo lang.
Yeah.
And then, if this community is helpful, share this recorded video, this live, para mapanood nila. And then, what else? Invite more of your friends na mag-invest. This is the best time to invest, no? Itong panahon na
Pandemic.
to.
Yeah.
Yun.
Definitely.
And also, if you want to try AI bot trading, si Sir John, meron siya.
Meron tayo.
Tayo pala, sorry.
Tayo.
Low-key lang.
Malaki lang.
Tayo. Meron po kaming bot trading, so you want to try
Yes.
para habang nag-aaral kayo, mayroon na nagtitrade para sa inyo.
Yun na matindi doon. Pwede ko ba yan, Sir Jo? Pwede ko ba yan lagay dyan, Sir Jonathan?
Saan?
Kasi yung pwede ba ipakita sa kanila yung
Oh,
robot
pwede.
trading. Ayan. Okay, so you can ask your links to Sir Jeff or me, but on our website you can check different bots. Again, no, ganda ng pagkakano dyan, no? Aside from the community that hindi lang profits but trading psychology, risk management. And actually that's our core culture value, no, risk management. So you have different bots available with you while you are learning. We can help you to profit, no. Yung robot nasa stage 5 na yan, wala na siyang pakialam, matalo manalo. Basta nakaset na siya, yung maganda. And that's what our actually our profits is going to be our results. And one robot that we have is Izanagi, no, is one of our best bot, no, that is already 257% this year, no, 252%. And we actually launched it this July, yung sinabay natin yung sa mga clients, which is we're using the micro from XM. Thank you XM for providing us that micro account. Last July, the first account, you can actually try to use it at $250 only. I actually used mine as $250 just to feel the people, no. So it's already up by 62% with only a drawdown of 24%. Yeah, that's when you said dito niyan sa robot. While you're learning to do manual trade. And last webinar, we taught you about how to use the bots drawdown to your advantage. So I'm actually laki lang ng lot size nilalagay ko dito, but in just a span of 2 trades, how many trades? 12 trades, I'm already up by 133%. So only the information I got from the bot, papasukan ko yan pag may tinuro sa webinar with Sir Richard. Ano pa? Sir Lloyd pala. Sir Lloyd Bazar. Sorry. Okay. 130% na siya. So you can actually learn it. Check it on YouTube, please. And last but not least, we have two bot. If you're a long-term investors, wala kang pakialam, long-term investor ka, you only wanted to like auto compound, we have Valkyrie. So Valkyrie siya, auto compound with 15 years of backtesting data. So 15 years na data pinakita po ni Valkyrie yan on our YouTube. So
Yeah,
ano
maganda
siya,
diyan compounding siya, 'di ba, Brad?
auto compounding. So at the account grows, it auto grows as well. So we have a study about it and 15 years in back testing. So yun yung maganda sa kanya dyan. And yan. So we have different accounts there. We have only mode 1, we have mode 2, and we have a different combination. So that's our robot trading. And of course, with this webinar, since this is our value, which is members growth, that's why we're having here. And thank you so much, Sir Jonathan, for having us here and enriching our knowledge and trading psychology. Kaya masakit hindi naman na masabihang nalaman pa lang hindi kang magaling. Naalala ko yun, sinabihan ako ni Sir Jeff noon. Sinabihan mo ba ako
Oh,
nun, Jeff? Okay.
Brad,
Yun yung
ang
sinabi.
bait ko kaya sa'yo.
Okay. Okay. So, of course, naalala ko, gusto ko
Maalaala mo kaya,
patugtugin.
'di ba?
Gusto ko nga patugtugin eh. Anyway, so with that, I would like to say thank you, Sir Jonathan, for having us
Thank
here.
you.
Thanks, sir.
Sir Jeff, for also Ocean 5
Oh,
family.
thank you, Sir
No?
John. Thank you, Sir
Yeah.
Jonathan.
So with that, we're
Salamat
gonna
sa mga
close.
nanonood.
Yes, salamat po sa lahat na nanonood. And with that, we're gonna close this session. Thank you so much. May the market be with you as always. Thank you so much. XM. No, XM. Please check the website. God bless and
XM.
have a good night. Thank you, Jonathan, Sir Jonathan, and guys. Maraming salamat
Thank you.
po. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.